Oop, there we go. Hi, hello. Well, welcome back. I've come back to Pokemon because I am ADHD and a nerd. Oh, I just realized. There we go. That's a little better. Had to move the chat a little bit. It was poking out onto our drawing screen. So, this is Champion Mellissa. She doesn't look like much right now, but that's because right now she's not the champion. This isn't her before her champion era, actually. This is her. Actually, this is your mom. Or, aka the player's mom. In the Kanora region, there's a bit of backstory here. I won't reveal everything, but basically, your mom is the champion. She doesn't tell you this. She lets you figure it out for yourself. It's a thing that happens along the way. So, we're making her Pokemon team today. Now, here were some pre-designed sketches I had for her. This actually does give away lore. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna give away lore or anything, but whoops, I did it. Too bad. Basically, the ex-team member of Team Remote, she was actually second in command. She's a part-time band singer / bass player. She does it mostly for fun, but she's pretty darn good at it. She Master of Disguise. I wouldn't say master because she does tend to keep her hair in her body shape. That's the only thing. She changes up her makeup. She changes up her outfits and stuff. But besides that, that's it. She is a plus-size girly. These are just early concepts of her, and I suck at plus size, like drawing plus size. But luckily, so does Pokemon. So, So, she ends up protecting you on your journey. She follows you and helps you during your thing. When you're dismantling Team Remote, she helps you when you're taken as a candidate for the space tours, and she helps you on your mission for the festivals, or aka the gym challenge. The festival, like, I had a name for it. I forgot it at the moment. And she actually ends up being the champion. She got the position through her newfound power within the city after the whole, well, here's your backstory. Oh, should I reveal that? No, I'm not gonna reveal that. After being in Team Remote, she realized what was happening was immoral and wrong. She was manipulated by the leader into believing that things were good and all happy, cheery, and correct. So, for her safety and for the safety of her children, she took you, your brother, or aka your sister, depending on which player you choose. She took you and your sibling away, out of the country. She ran from Kanora, and she went back to where she grew up, which doesn't actually have a canonical region yet, but Germany. She grew up in Germany. So she went there, and after, how many years? Let's see. After 4 years. After 4 years of being on the run, per se, things had died down enough and things have changed enough to where she was able to come back to Kanora because she loves this place. Sure, she was born in Germany or Germania or whatever you want to call the Pokemon version of Germany, but she ultimately came back home to Kanora because also Kanora is based off of Canada. Figured I should mention that. She came back home because honestly, she loves it here. So now that she had gotten enough therapy for you and her children and stuff like that, you guys have been living there in Kanora for a couple of months now. But now, after you've been there for a couple of months, something special has happened. This is the yearly time of the celebration of festivals, which basically what it means is it's a gym challenge. You go from one town to another, fighting the festival leaders, and if you defeat them, you go on to the next. There aren't 8 festival leaders. There are parade leaders and festival leaders. There's 4 of each. So basically, you go parade, festival, parade, festival. I can't draw that because I'm on a locked layer. And when that happens, eventually you will go and fight the Elite Four. of the Kanora region. Because Celebration of Festivals, it's a battle tournament. You figure it out. You fight the Elite Four, and eventually you'll make your way up to champion. Where's my brain going? But yeah, that's basically it. And she comes back after a while, because she had gotten offered a chance to become the champion early, actually, as a, you know, as a courtesy, being like, hey, we remember you. Would you like to do some community service for the Elite Four in order for some of your misdeeds to go away? And she's like, yes. And then they realize, holy shit, she's really good at battling. And they're like, hey, why don't you try out for champion? And she's like, oh, but it's not the festival time. And they're like, who gives a shit? There's an Elite Four member who's actually 17, but in order to participate in the festivals, you have to be 18 and older. Because when they announced the festivals, they said anybody, as long as you're over 18, you can do the festivals. But when the Elite Four opened after the festivals, because they wanted to turn it into a champion thing after, not just a celebration, they're like, all are welcome to try out for the Elite Four to try and become champion. And I guess they forgot to mention the age thing. So this little girl, around 5 or 6, she went and she tried out, and she's like, hey, I want to fight you guys. And they're like, shit, we didn't put anywhere about the age in the contracts. We just kind of assumed it was implied. Frick. So they're like, well, okay, you can try out for the Elite Four, but you can't become champion until you do the festivals. So don't get your hopes up. And the kid's like, okay, but she ends up absolutely sweeping them. And they're like, oh shoot, what do we do now? And they're like, well, how would you like to become Elite Four member? This way, until you take the festivals, you can become champion after. And she's like, yeah, hell yeah. Then later on, she becomes non-binary, stuff like that. Goes through a whole personal growth thing. But now, they are one of the Elite Four members. 17. So, you know, I figured I should mention that because that's also why Champion Mellissa was able to become champion without it being festival time. So, because they had already participated in the festivals once, but they had found out about her team remote standing and said, no, you can't become champion. And they're like, oh, okay, that's fair. So, now that they had given her a second chance, they had become champion. And she loves that. She's all about new chances. So, here we are. Champion Mellissa. I have come up with a Pokemon team for them. We have this here. Okay, so. Here we have my math. I was trying to see how many Pokemon from each region were on a person's team. For instance, let's see. From the first gen, all 6 Pokemon were from the first gen. From the first gen, all 6. Trace actually has 7 Pokemon, and they were all from 7. 5. Steven had 5 from his gen. Wallace had 4. It starts to go down a little bit there. Cynthia had 5, but she had an alternate evolution or an evolution from a past Pokemon that exists that came because of this. Alder had 8. Iris had 4. Diantha had like 5. Had 2, and 1 which was an alternate evolution, or you know, you get my point. Mustard had 2. Nimona had 3. Geeta had 3, and then an alt evolution which was Bisharp's evolution, King Gambit. Kieran had 1, which I was like, whoa, okay, but I get it. Blueberry Academy, yeah, you get it. So I came up, I'm like, I want 1 new evolution. I want 3 current Pokemon. It's actually going to be 5, but you'll see what I did in a second, because depending on which player you chose, depends on which Pokemon she takes with her. There's a male option, there's a female option, but there's also a non-binary option, which basically means you get access to both. You get access to both clothing accessories, a non-binary or gender fluid, however you feel. You get access to both gender things, and you get to choose which gender your rival is. So whether you have a brother or a sister, because your rival is your sibling. If you chose the brother, he's 18. If you chose the sister, she's 22. If you chose the non-binary option, we're gonna say she's 20. We're gonna say he's 20. We're gonna say they're 20. I guess it's basically up to interpretation, but since you've been gone for 4 years, that's why. Your brother is finally old enough to start the trials, and you left right before your sister was supposed to take them. So, that's why you guys get to go into it together. And then 2 past Pokemon. Now, I base this Pokemon Champion off of someone very special to me. I base a story off of past life experiences and such. So, this champion actually represents my mother. So, I asked her about Pokemon. I'm like, hey, how do you feel about this Pokemon? Oh, okay. How do you feel about this Pokemon? Ooh, I love it, you know? We went through about 200 of them before she got tired and said, can we stop now? And I'm like, okay. So, our Pokemon team, I have it here. Don't worry about it. I made Hero, which is going to be an alt evolution for the Scoville line. This is a concept. I don't know if it's something full, but I had already made a Pokemon for her. Hephairion, the grass electric Pokemon. I will tell you more about them in a second, but they saw Wooloo and they're like, oh my god, I love Wooloo, absolutely yes. And I'm like, well, you're taking Dubwool. And she's like, oh, I love Dubwool. So, you know, that's nice. Salamence, I thought that she would be like, oh, big scary, but she's like, how strong is this one? I'm like, pretty dang strong. It's a pseudo legendary, which basically means it's really tough. It's almost one of a kind. And she's like, yeah, that would be really great for battling. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, all right, sounds good. But my other Pokemon, which I have here, let's okay, that works. We have a Scovillain evolution. It's an old evolution, actually, so whoops. Kanorian Noctowl. Because we have Kanorian Hoothoot and Kanorian Noctowl. So, depending on which player you get is depending on which one. And we're actually adding a Shuckle evolution. So that... Shuckle, you're finally getting an evolution, buddy. You can stop complaining. Salamence is already on there. We are giving them an Alolan Ninetales because honestly, they loved Alolan Vulpix, and I know they are an Alolan Vulpix girly because of how pretty and shiny it is. This says Misty Pokemon. Today, we will make either the Kanorian Noctowl line, the Shuckle evolution, or the Pokemon based off of our family pet, Misty. So, Kitty. Dubwool, Hephairion, that's all there. We got it. It's good. So, let me bring these back. Nope. There we go. So, I have it. Oh, okay. The female players for Hero, Kanorian Noctowl or Shuckle. I feel like Shuckle will be for the brother, and if you chose a non-binary option, you're getting Kanorian Noctowl. So, there is a bit of a tactical advantage if you want to choose a certain gender, so that may or may not influence people's decisions. Now, I will say, the male and female gendered locked options for clothing and hair and stuff like that, if you want a certain one, and you didn't choose the non-binary option, what you could do is you can either battle the stylist every time you come in, or you can go and get go on a little journey and get a special card, because there is going to be a Pokemon that I'm basing off of hairdressers that loves cutting hair. I can't believe this isn't already a Pokemon, a hairdresser Pokemon. Sure, we have Frufro, but they don't cut hair. They are the style. That is just what it is. So, if you want to, you're going to have to go on a little hairdressing trial and basically go through a little bit of cosmetology school for that. But don't worry, so it doesn't feel unfair if you choose a non-binary option. You don't have to do all this thing. If you're non-binary, you do get to choose, you do get to go into the same trial, and you will get certain perks out of it too. You may not, you already have access to all the hair and stuff like that. It doesn't matter on this case. But what you can do is now, I'm coming up with this on the spot. What do we do? My brain's like, you get a Pride Month phone case. No, that is such a shit thing to do. Don't get me, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, ah, here you go. It feels a little weird. We can figure something out later. But for now, we're working on Champion Melissa's team. So, let's see here. Have a hero. I'll have a Caps kid. So, well, alright. Let's see, do we want Noctowl or Shuckle? Well, I've got until about 4, so maybe we should do Shuckle's evolution. No, you know what? Let's do the Noctowls, alright? Let's do that. Let me go and find... Let's see here. A reference for... We're gonna take a Hoot Hoot. Insert this new layer. Awesome. Keep going. Noctowl. Save. Because I was already planning on doing a Kanorian Hoot Hoot or Noctowl. But when Mom saw this Pokemon Noctowl, she's like, oh, it looks so longing. And I'm like, longing? And she's like, yeah, like it just wants a hug. And I'm like, you don't think it's a little spooky looking because of the eyebrows and the red eyes? No, I see a kind soul behind those eyes. And I'm like, Mama, you are too wholesome for this world. Alright, so we are obviously going to be basing them off of snowy owls. Okay, here we go. Let's doop, 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 doop. Let's add a new layer here. Let's move things around a bit. Bring Hoot Hoot up a bit. Okay. We're keeping Hoot Hoot's round-ass body, because look at that. That is a round boy. That is just a good round boy. So, start with our circle. I appreciate the 1 foot design, so we're going to stick with the 1 foot. That is not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will fix that later, but this is just a design concept sketch. So, now base versus regular owls. Ooh, you know what would be interesting? I'm gonna give little icicles on the wings. They lost a bit of the time in there when it comes to the evolution, so I'm gonna bring that back in there. But, for now... It's a very simple Kanoring Hoot Hoot design. Icicles. Let's shrink that down a bit. Let's fix that. Fix that. Thank you. Let's point it. We will add a line. There we go. Now, what I want, let's see. I want a snowflake. Okay, of course it doesn't exist. Alright, let's see. That's not it. Yep, there we go. What? Oh, there it is. Let's bring you guys over here. Let's do trial and error and decide which one we don't want. We don't want this one. It's fun, but it's too simple. No, no. I don't like that one. This one's just the same, but with a hole in the middle. I really like that one, actually. But don't do that. Whoa. Okay. Then we take this, and then we strip. Yeah, can you imagine that already? I can. Nope. Let's... There we go. I think I'll have it in the Pokédex entry that, it says knocked owls. I guess owls don't really travel in packs or herds. Then we'll go, it is said that no two knocked owls, no two knocked owls eye bags are the same. There we go. Oh, poor little guy. Poor little guy. Isn't he already adorable? I shouldn't have drawn the snowflake in the same color as the rest of that. He looks a little emo. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Give him the appearance of a snowman? Or don't give him the appearance of a snowman? No. You want the silhouette to obviously be a little bit different. Yeah, we give him those little markings. We give him those little stripes. Actually, do we? Might look a little muddled. We could do it on its evolution. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good base design for Kanorian Hoothoot. That was surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. Okay, then let's do the actual sketch. Okay, bring that down quite a bit. I am excited to be drawing because I haven't drawn in a while because my pen absolutely shattered itself. By that, I mean I draw too hard. I push on the screen so hard that I had 2 little cracks at the top of the screens, like right here and here, and then now they've extended all the way down, but they're not growing anymore, so that's good. But I just press so hard with it, so I need to learn to up my sensitivity a bit so I can train myself not to do that. So, but I just got a pen back, so yippee. Why is this happening? No, there we go. All right, I had the pop-up thingies on the bottom of the screen for a second. All right. Shift so it's completely round. Copy, paste. Scoot your butt over. Yeah, I was like, maybe I should move it a bit to make it look like that, but no. I'm gonna make him look straight. That sounded... We're gonna make him look straight, everybody! No more gays! No. Oh, God. Okay. Out of curiosity. Okay. There we go. No. Place, then shift. It's gonna okay. We are gonna give it yellow eyes because yes. Let's go with a nice icy blue here. Okay. Actually, let's bring this down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what? I want it a little bit wider if I can. Yeah, and then we will duplicate. Layer, come on. You guys can't see that, but, no, not invert selection. Layer, that's because I was on select. Transform, and horizontally. Okay, we're gonna have to connect the two. Nope, wrong one. No, let's leave them only on the tips. This way they still give that arrow feeling. Actually, no, let's copy what we had on this side. Yeah. Yeah. And then let's actually go with a lighter blue so we can... There we go. Now what we're gonna do is actually go under the line art here and continue with this darker blue because we want this under the black. We don't want it above. Oh, also I should say, I'm gonna do a quick little plug here. If you want to draw Champion Mellissa, but you're like, oh, I don't really know. It doesn't quite seem like is it fan art? No. You know why? Because Art Fight is coming up in June, and Champion Mellissa is gonna be there. I already have an Art Fight account. I participated in last year. I was Team Stardust, and I don't remember who won, but that's the best part, because if you don't remember who won, you had fun, because I had tons of fun drawing people last year. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. I remember this one orc lady. She had red hair and green skin, and she had this big fur coat that reminded me of a bear. It was a D&D character, but I had so much fun drawing her. But the other fun thing I had, I do something special with my art fights. I do fusions. What I'll do is, if I see two characters on your page, which I'm like, oh my god, those would make an amazing fusion. What I do is I take them, boom, together Steven Universe style, and complete with extra limbs and outfit change that is either a combination of both or a style interpretation. But either way, I combine them and make a fusion and make a name for them. And I will send them back to you. And my god, oh, there was this, I think I found them actually through TikTok. Oh my god. Okay, Skeleton and Fuzzy Kitty. Oh my god. Oh, what was your name? I think it was Amber or something? I can't remember, but I loved drawing them as a thing. They had the fluffiest puffy hair. They had 3 eyes. They had green on them, and they had translucent hands, so you could see the bones in them and stuff. And the tail, which had like the spine, like tail type thing in them. Oh, it was so fun. I love doing fusions, and I love doing art fights. So I did both. So if you guys want a fusion from me, let me know, because you guys can find me on Artfight at Arobingirl. My handle usually never changes from platform to platform. And if you can't find me on Arobingirl, you can find me on Arobingirl 7. That's how it goes. So, I figured I'd do a quick little plug. You know what? Let's get all our plugs over with. We have another one, Armssmasher. So, almost every Friday or Saturday, we end up streaming. We stream in VR chat, and we tend to stick towards glitch productions. Last time we did, actually, the gif in the corner of what you see of Kinger spinning, that was from our last stream. The Amazing Digital Circuits, and Murder Drones, and puzzles. We all went and we played mini golf. So Glitch Productions played mini golf. Now, we've been waiting for Gaslight Production avatars, good ones, to come out so that we can do a Gaslight District stream. And I gotta say, I think we may have found it. So this time, we may be doing a Gaslight District stream. But we also have a repo stream planned. So, if you guys want to see us go nuts in repo, I've never played. So this will be great. And I play Pomni, so if Pomni has never played Repo, then I guess this is what it's gonna happen. We're gonna figure out what happens, I guess. Alright. So, I think, oh! One last plug. I promise it's one last plug. I just noticed I have this Mario cup, a pen holder on my desk, and the block is crooked. The lines for the brick block are crooked. It's not just crooked, it's all of them are closer to one side than the other. It's big. You'll see it. Like, one side is like a millimeter from the edge and the other side is a centimeter from the... Anyway, JG Animation, go check him out. Oh my god, he has been getting extremely talented lately. I cannot believe it. He's been gaining followers like nuts, and he's almost reached monetization. So, if you guys want to help him out, go watch his shorts. That's what he wants. He wants views on his shorts. He made an animation for Baby No Money's contest, so if you guys want to see that, I recommend it. It's really fun, and honestly, he's gotten so talented lately. He's been working with Source Film Animator too, so 3D animation, and he's actually just released a promo for Armssmasher's channel for a show we're working on, a pilot to Murder Drones. We don't have a name as far as I'm aware. I think it's called Elliot's Manor or something like that. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong, like completely. So, if you guys want to see that, the first episode is already in animation. We have finished the scripts, we have finished the storyboards, we have finished the lines, and the first animation is out in is coming very soon. It's all 3D animated, trying to stick as close to the original style as we can. We have voice actor roles open. Nobody has voiced Raven as far as I'm aware. I want to, but I'm scared to, even though being a voice actor is literally my job. Because I don't know how I would handle doing a snooty British accent for a woman who doesn't really care about her daughter. But, oh wait, no, I don't have a daughter. I have a son. He go date one of the other girls. That's the only thing I'm interested in. I'm only interested in his love life and continuing our heir. Besides that, I wouldn't really give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit. Sorry, I got a little carried away, but I want to audition for that, and one of my characters, my original character, actually just got in the show. Basically, Elliot has a little sister, and this little sister loves cats. So, as a gift, she had gotten a robot for her birthday, or a drone, and she's like, be a kitty, and it was like, okay. So, now they have a little bit of a cat persona to keep them happy. So, I probably will audition for that, since it was originally my character, and I'm like, you guys go ahead, rewrite it for the show, have fun, and they're like, yeah! So, that is what has happened here. I think that's all the plugs. Go check out JG Animation, go check out Armssmasher, twitch.tv/Armssmasher, or YouTube at Armssmasher, because that's where we upload our cut live streams. But if you want to see us live, you can also do that. And you can also see it on JG's channel, on JG Animation's channel. JG Animation's channel, because they also do live streaming too. They live stream the same things we do. So, and the days when Armssmasher isn't online due to personal circumstances or sometimes needing breaks, Jaden streams. JG Animation streams. So, go check them out. Anyway, back to here. Alright. Let's keep her going. I just realized we need to do the beak first. Oh, come on. Nope. That's definitely wrong. Yeah, what up, bud? I just felt the need to say hi to him. Okay, that's way too thick. Alright, let's try thinner. Okay, well, that's not working. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, that's not okay. Frick. works. That was an eraser. Dang it. There we go. Oops. There we are. Sometimes, if you can't draw a straight line, it is okay to use tools to help. It is alright to use the tools that are readily available for you. It's not okay, however, to AI art. So don't do that. Yes, okay, then we... We will figure out the line color in a second. After we're done color, well, the line art, then we will do that. But for now, back to this, back to this. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, here's the difficult part. I need to... Okay. We've got an issue here then. Oh, you know what? Turn this off and do this and then move both of them. That's better. That's better. Then, turn this on. There we go. Fixed. There we go. Now we can figure this out. Yes. I think that's good, and I think that's even. If there's any mistakes on this side, I will fix it. But for now, this is what we have. Actually, I think this needs to be a little bit more over here. Yeah. And then this actually needs to be a little bit more down. Round it a bit. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay, now that last one needs to be, yep. A little bit further. Fix that. Fix that again. There we go, that's a little better. Make that straighter. Yes. Okay. Look at that. We got ourselves. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at him. He's looking like a little angry bird. All right. We will do our colors down further, but for now, let's go back to black. Bring down the pen size. Bring it up a little, actually. Yep. Nope. There we go. That's actually a little bit crooked, but you know what? That'll be fine. Well, okay. Let's take this. Whoops. Let's take this. There we go. There we are. Perfect. Let's actually go with this underlayer here, and let's, yeah. Here we are. That's looking pretty good. Do the same thing on the other side? Yeah. Then let's... Yeah, that's about the same, I'd say. Not perfect, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I say it doesn't matter as if I'm not fixing this wing meticulously, being like, hey, go away, make it straight. I gotta stop saying make it straight! Frick! I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, now. Yes. Plus, in a weird way, it also gives a sense that there's a beard there. Which is not what we want, I don't think, you know? Unless maybe we do. Or we could give its evolution a wizardy feel to it. That be something y'all would be interested in? A wizardy Hoot Hoot, an ice wizard? Yeah. Okay, alright, I can see the vision. Alright, now let's, you know, I'm gonna wing the feet. If they look a little different, oh well. Is that what Kanorian Hoot Hoot's feet look like? Or normal Hoot Hoot? Which is this? Okay. Let's add a little bit more definition to those toes then, shall we? Yes, look at the little guy. He looks sad and a little bit chilly. He's not shivering. Should he be shivering? Let's see what that'll look like. A little bit further out. No. Nah. Let's not. Okay. Now let's color. First, I want to give him that little patch. But my thing is, Wyatt... Let's give him a light brown patch. Let's take the color from here and let's make it a little bit lighter. Let's go around here. Then let's... There we go, that feels a little bit right. Okay. I know the outline on the... Well, I just realized. But then I'm gonna... filter, adjust, HSV, turn it all black. We're gonna filter, blur a little bit. 5, 6. Okay, then we're gonna... There we go. Gives a little bit of outline to it. There we go, look at that. Now it looks a little bit more natural, kind of, because I noticed there is a bit of an outline here. Oh, actually I just noticed, this is darker than up here. No, wait, that's just shadows. Never mind. Never mind. I just figured we would do that, give it a little bit of a outline. A nice little detail. That's what I just realized. Yes. Okay, because that is a little bit blurred. Alright, now let's figure out the rest of the colors. I know I want a nice, icy light blue. If we do it on the beak, then it's like the saying, your lips are turning blue. No, lighter. My question is, do I bring it up a bit? Bring it up a bit? No. Now my other question is, do I? Look better with or without? You know what? I'll figure that out after, because what I want Yellow. I want those yellowy orangey eyes. Yes. I think it looks better with. I know I don't have enough toe detail on the feet, but you know what? Frick it. This is a concept. No, let's not have that bottom line. We'll, however, fix this one by... Yes. Oh. Made a little oopsie there. And I missed something. There we go. Actually, now I'm looking at it. I like that, but let's fix that. There we go. That's a little better. If I would change stuff, I would make the line art thinner. But we have our Kanorian Hoot Hoot. Poor little owl guy. They say no two Hoot Hoot snowflakes on their face are the same. So no two Hoot Hoots are the same. I'm quite proud of this. I like this. This is pretty nice. This looks like something official. Also, what's with the sad music? Skip that. Okay. We've got our Kanorian Hoot Hoot. But now what we need... You know what? I need to save this. Let's take a nice little screenshot. Save that. Alright. Now we work on Kanorian Noctowl. Now my thing is, the bearded look at the bottom of it reminds me... It reminds me of a beard. It reminds me of a beard. No, others may not see it that way, but it definitely looks like it's me. So you know what we're gonna do? Actually, let's bring these references up here. Except for you. You can stay down there. There we go. Now. Let me see here. If I go... Why do I search up... Okay, I search up Ice Wizard and I get a Clash Royale. Okay, you know what I want? I know what I'm looking for. Oh no! I want to take a little bit of inspiration from a specific dude. Where are you? There you are. If you remember these guys from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Actually, let's get rid of the rest of you. I'm thinking either the eyebrows are these or they hold on to them as a weapon. So I'm gonna keep you here for reference. Because it also looks like feathers right there. Yes. And then what I want... Let's see. Let me find a good reference. Make sure to keep that guy's watermark or whatever it was in the corner so other people know. Because specifically this one gave me an idea. If you see right here, if I can make it bigger. This guy, 2 pointy peaks. I want that, but then also in the middle, I want a bit of a, like, icy curl looking thing to it. So, you are staying right over here. Yes. Okay. Now, actually now. No, we're running out of time. I can make it work. Now the thing is, do we keep? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go back to the blue we know and love. Circle. Break down the shapes into simpler shapes. Wise old beard. Then we want... No, because the hat will be doing this. You'll see the vision soon. Yes. Because that's pretty cool. If I can do that. Or should they just hold it with their wings? No, you know what? I had the original idea that they would be lapping. I had to work. I like that round body. It's definitely getting Snowcloak as an ability. Sorry if I keep bumping the mic. Ooh, do we actually? We'll add little snowflakes on the tail and stuff in a sec. Actually, yeah. Giving him a wizard feel. You see my vision here? Do you give him little face tufts? No. We do make this beard longer. Actually, I like that double look to it. It's pretty nice. No. They're meant to look like feathers draping down, so how do we do this? Oh, easy. A little bit better. Actually, you know what we do? Yes. It's not right with the wings. We have the icicles on the wings, but we're not doing anything with them. Does it give that ripped cape feeling, or does it just look weird? That actually looks pretty good. Just realized I haven't had my chat up in a while. There we go. Something's still missing. We have it on the wings and not the tail. Yes. The tail's still big enough. It feels like a cape. And the wings have the starry snowflakes on them. So, snow cloak will be good. I feel like dazzling gleam is good. My thing is, do we keep it ice flying? Oh, now it's actually flying. What type is Noctowl? What type is normal Noctowl? That would have been helpful to know earlier. What type is Noctowl? Normal flying. Okay, I thought it might have been like dark flying or normal. I don't know. That's a pretty good concept. I like this. All right. Let's actually... yeah. Let's flesh out these eyebrows a bit, though. Yes. Look at that! Yes! That's pretty good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. We'll use this side for reference. But for now... yes. Alright. Let's get to work on this line art then. Let's make the line art thinner. That's not thin enough. Okay, now. Okay, let's... That's not it. Nope. Yep. Nope. 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 Okay, that's a really big nope. Yeah. Whoops. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You know, I just realized might have been helpful. This. Let's move it over a bit. There we go, this way I can fix it. Bring this down a bit. Yep. There we go. I got in the groove and I forgot to talk for a good minute. All right, there we go. Now we bring this over. Weep. There we go. Let's go layer underneath. Let's remove this. Let's fix that, because I just noticed that, and that looks a little strange. There we go. Oh, my back. Jesus. Okay. That's looking pretty good for so far. Let's get these eyes right. It's a little bit better. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if anything, this needs to be a little bit, nope. Like that. Then this. Then that. Yes. There we go, then we will have that one more be snowflake patterns. That will be fixed in a second. Actually, no. This needs... yes. Like that. And then... yes. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're doing great on time, also. No. How did I have the beak last time? There we go. Let's keep that line on the evolution. We will have him front facing, so those feet will be fixed. There we go. This way they're shaped more like feathers. But now we can diamond them. That's wrong. And let's erase this. Yeah, look at that! He's already got a wise old beard on him. Let's see, is it this one? Yes, it is. Whoopsie. Yes. Alright, then now, let's do this. Nope. Gonna need to fix that. Yes. No, let's go like this. Yes. Okay, then let's... They're just underneath, yeah, okay. I draw this one, then... Ah, but then it won't be straight. No, you know what I'm gonna do? That's wrong, okay. There we go. Now we go above. Now we start. Take a look at them knees. You ain't got knees. Okay. Because if it's just straight and then... Seems a little mosaic-ish. It's just not what we're going for today. Let's go up here. Okay. That's wrong. Fix this. Okay. Okay, this needs to go up higher. Okay. Make this a little thicker down here so it looks like... Okay. Alright, let's figure out how thick the stick is. That helps. Speed up music. It means I have to go faster. No, not gonna do that. That middle toe is way too big. That's a little better. I hate drawing feet. It's the bane of my existence. Thicken this a little bit. Okay, now I just need to let's figure out the stick. Actually, your legs look a little bare there. Oh, my back. Let me lay back for a second and assess the situation. Yes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Three, three, four? No. 4, 4, 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, so we can't do that. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. 2 on each. Yeah, you know what? I got it. There we go, that's even. Okay. Let me figure out a good snowflake design here. Now, where did we have the rest of those snowflakes from earlier? The double snowflake works pretty well, actually. Now let's figure this out. Okay, got it. Figured it out. Okay, maybe not yet. Okay, now. Failed that. All right. Looks more like an electric stick. Well, let's get rid of the... Actually, let me use this. Let's get rid of these two. Because I like these. See, I don't like this one. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Oops. Good thing that was a race, and I noticed. Totally didn't just mess. Ah! And that's the wrong tool. Okay. Now let's... That's the wrong one. This one. Okay, that messed up. Let's go here then, and then we go to boop, boop, boop. There we go. Nice. And then we will add in a couple more. We will add in... Okay, that was a race, thank God. Okay. Oof, alright. Alright, yes. I like that. Oh, hi, Mr. Shadow, sir. Have you come to say hello? Hi. Oh, you good boy. Hi. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Hey! You're in my way. Oh, you're bumping the mic. You little stink. Huh? You stinker? Oh. Meh. Okay. Hi. What? Meh. Really? You don't like that I'm drawing birds? You want me to draw a cat? Was I supposed to draw Misty today? Yeah? Was that what this was? Oh, aren't you just a cuddle, huh? Aren't you just a snuggle? I've got to finish this up. I've got to end stream. I've got to clean house. I have a busy day today. I need to draw... Yeah, I can reveal that. I'm also the artist design for the merch on for the show and for Armssmasher's channel, and I'm coming up with a t-shirt design for the show. Oopsie, spoilers, but you guys are the ones who get the heads up. But I've got to do that today. I've already gotten a good bit on it. I just need... Sir! Hi. Hey. You want a hug? Oh, you want a hug. There you go. Have a hug. Hey, I also want to draw. Don't look at me like that. A new pen. Okay. That's wrong. How'd you draw this? Actually, that's how it is on the other one, actually, now I'm looking at it. Hi, little bud. Hi, sir. There we go. And then let's add in the extra details and stuff here. Oops. Oops, that was an eraser. And there we go. That's a pretty cool looking stick, I'd say. Now, Shadow. There you go. Now you can wander for a bit. Love you. Hugged him. He got enough hugs. He left. Now, let's see. There we are. Alright. Now, let's see here. We want wings. So let's get rid of this reference. So close. Yes. That's the one. Whoopsie. Wrong one. Alright, now let's see here. What are we gonna do for the snowflakes? What if we directly do this design? That could be cool. Let's do this. Just so I get a fresh canvas up here. Let's bring this up. Alright, now. Let's do this. Okay, that's white, not black. Dang it. Okay. Now let's do it. Oof, okay. This way it's also giving a reference to terrestrialization. That's not right? Okay. There we go. I think that works. There we go. Now I can... Okay, now let's... There we go. Okay, now let's take you, squish you down a bit, remove you, remove you. What? Oh, this. That's why. Layer. Transform. Horizontally. Why are... what? Oh, that's why. Okay, well, let's move it over a bit then. We'll be fine. Okay. Let's get rid of this sketch layer, see how it's looking. Say that's looking pretty well. Where is you? And you? Yes. Nope, erase. There we go. Little more extravagant than the original design. We forgot the tail. We forgot the tail. Yes. I don't have to draw any more line art. It is alright to use the big eraser. I need to fix the legs, the feet. Where are you? Okay, where's the sticks? Okay. That's looking pretty good. Oh. Messed up on the tail here. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty good looking hoot hoot. Oh, my back. My god. Wait, why do I have so many pings? Hold on. Let me rest my back and use this to check these, because why? What? 2 queso notifications, 1 Minecraft notification, and 2 personal messages. And 1 Stanley MO free. Yeah, how mice collab. Okay. Back is fine. Let us color. We're keeping those yellow eyes. We're gonna change them a little bit. Wrong yellow. We don't want to use the picker yellow because we have a anti-AI filter on here, and that'll make the colors messed up, which is also great for people who want to steal art or cover up watermarks. Because let's say, oh, I don't like this watermark. Let's get rid of it. Let's use white. Wait, why is it green? That's not right. Let's try again. Let's take another color. Wait, why is it yellow? That type thing. That's why. We can make the shinies later. If you guys have any good recommendations on shinies and how you would adjust them, let me know. There we go. Actually, let's use what we can here to fill in what we can. I just realized I did use the color picker earlier on Hoot Hoot, and that was underneath the AI static layer. So, we have a different color for it, which is more than okay. Hi! He's talking to me. What are you doing, Shadow? Why are you talking to me? Something happened? You just want attention? Are you hungry? There should be food in your dish. I think he might be just saying hi. Oh, Misty's in here too. Okay, then let's go for a nice icier layer. There we go. That's looking a little better. Now let's see, where else do we want this blue? Oh, you know, I forgot something. No, I didn't actually. You know what? I was gonna have it so that, you know, we had a bit of a snowflake pattern here. Actually, how does that look? Yeah, let's do that actually. What was that? Ah, got a message. Dang it. Nope. Let's... Yep. Nope. Nope. Yes, that's good. This way it gives eyeshadow, and it's like, wait, is it a lady or a guy? You can't tell. Mwahaha. That's the evilest part of it. Oops. There it is. Did not mean to draw that line. Alright, let's see here. Yes, let's go with the toes again. And then let's go with the snowflakes. Okay, well, it looks like what I'm gonna have to do then is do this. So, oopsie, made it oops. Training myself to draw lighter. Here we go, and let's copy, paste. Yep, and then let's deselect and then paste. Yes. Okay, then merge, merge, edit, copy, paste, layer, transform horizontally, move it over. That was weird. Yes. Okay. Deselect. Merge. And let's see. Uh-oh. I just noticed. There we go. Yeah, all right. Perfect. Okay, then let's go under. Now, I'm actually a little bit curious. Sure. Why are you here? What's going on? What is it? It was an oops. I was supposed to turn on the mirror thing for that, but you know what? That's fine. Adjust. Let's make it a little darker. A little bit more color. Yes, I like that. And then we want a nice ice blue. I want this over here. There we go, and then one over here. Yes! Now I want something specific. There we go. Then, yes. Here we are. And something's missing, which I'm about to fix. Oh. Oh. I made it. Oops. There we go. That's what it was. There we are. That's a little bit better, I would say. Yes. Okay, now there's something missing. There is something missing. Oh, That's what it is. Yeah, look at that! Light and fluffy, like snow, but still spiky and icy, like ice. And still absolutely a flying type. Yeah, I think we got it. Ooh, we need... There we go. Now I will take a screenshot of this, remember it, but we're also going to add it. Save. Thank you. Copy, because what we're doing. Oh, I drew this. You're not supposed to be on a counter. Bleh. Let's see. Have a hero. Move that aside. Nope. Ah, here we are. Now, paste as web. I will adjust and fix it later to not have the gray around it, to not have that little filter around it, but you know what, for now, it's there. We have it. And where is it? And then we have our Kanora Noctowl. No, not mom binary, non-binary. Non-binary option. All right, there we go. We have our Kanora Noctowl. Well, that is it for stream today. We will continue with Shuckle Evolution, Lola Ninetales I'll just draw, and a Misty Pokemon. I'll either do this on my own time or on stream. I don't know. Either way, that's what's gonna happen. But you can check out my progress on bluesky at Arobingirl. And I will see you all later. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.